In this video, I'm going to explain how you can task your unconscious mind to help you with your problems. Hello and welcome. My name is James Taylor. I'm a hypnotherapist, life coach and counsellor from number 1 Harley Street in London. Today's video is going to be about how you can task your unconscious mind to help you find answers for things that you need help with. And before I go into that, I've just got to give a little bit of a backstory, if that's okay, just so this makes sense. When you think about an iceberg, the iceberg that's above the water, that's like your conscious mind. And the larger part of the iceberg that's under the water that you can't see, that's your unconscious mind. Now, unconscious and subconscious, it's the same kind of thing. Now, the unconscious or the subconscious part of your mind is the best piece of kit that's ever been invented. And we cannot create something that's as good as our mind. That's just the way things are. We've got genius inside us. Now, because of that, we have the ability within the larger part of our mind, the unconscious part of our mind, to work on problems for us. And it never sleeps, and it never rests, and it's working all the time, even when we are asleep. So we consciously go to sleep, our unconscious mind is still working for us. And that's great because we can use that. So there's a few things you've got to be aware of. Just before you go to sleep, be careful what you're watching and be careful what you're reading and what you're thinking, because as you drift off into sleep, your unconscious mind will start to process not only the last thing it's just been aware of, but also the rest of the things throughout the day. So we're going to use something it naturally does to help us grow and be better. Okay? Now, this may sound a little bit radical, but I promise you it works. If you have a problem and you're looking for a solution, or if you watch one of my other videos, if you've got a question and you're looking for an answer to that question, what you can do, you can use this fantastic piece of machinery that's in between your ears to work on it for you. And you can direct it and give it an order or a request, depending on what kind of personality you are. And it will listen and it will deliver. And this is how it works. I'll give you 2 ways of how this can work. Just before you go to sleep, think about something that you would like the answer for. And explain to your unconscious mind that you are giving it this task to work on while you sleep. So you're going to wash your hands of it for the time being so it doesn't disturb your sleep. And you're going to leave it over to the higher functioning part of your mind to work on it in the background. Now, the unconscious mind loves a puzzle. It absolutely loves a puzzle. And it will work on this puzzle for you and swap and change things and move it around. And in fact, going off on a tangent slightly, do you know you've never had a good idea? Ever? And by saying that, I mean consciously, you have never had a good idea. What's actually happened is, you've wanted to solve something, and your unconscious mind is aware that you've wanted to solve it. And even though it hasn't been tasked, it's begun working on it in the background, and it will change and swap and mix things up. And as soon as it comes up with a finished package, and this is all out of your consciousness, or conscious awareness I should say, because it's in your unconscious mind, and as soon as it has this package, it will push it into the conscious part of your mind and deliver it. And that's when you become consciously aware of it. And that's when you get the idea consciously. And then you will say, I've just had a really good idea. And you will take all the credit for what your unconscious mind has just done. So getting back to what we were talking about, you can ask, order, request your unconscious mind to work on this for you And when it's got its package sorted, to deliver it. And you, I would stress this, you need to make a promise that you are going to act on this solution that it delivers. Now it does not care whether you act on it or not. It's done its bit. It's now you, or down to you, to act on it. So there's two ways of doing it. One is just to think this just as you go to sleep. The other one is to say it out loud. Now this may seem strange, but it makes perfect sense, because when you say it out loud, you engage another sense. You engage your hearing. So for example, it might go something like this. And you might get some strange looks if you're in bed with your other half when you're saying this. Excuse the traffic just outside. So it might go like this. I'm speaking directly to my unconscious mind. Now you know I've got an issue over X, and I don't really know how to fix it. But I know that you, speaking to your unconscious mind, I know that you do have the answer to this, and I just don't know it yet. Now I don't want it to disturb my sleep. I want to give it over to the better part of me to figure it out, because I know that you can. So what I'd like you to do, speaking to your unconscious mind, what I'd like you to do is to work on this for me, to help me. Take as long as it needs, but not too long. And when you've got the answer, let me know, and I absolutely promise to listen, to try and understand, and then act on the idea that you've just given me. And I leave it in your safe hands, knowing that you are the better side of me and you will deliver it. And as you say that, your unconscious mind will be fully listening, and the machinery will start to kick into action. Now, one thing to be aware of, you might want to also add, let me know the answer during the daytime. Because when I've tried this myself, sometimes it's woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's a bit like that child who wakes its parent up, and as the parent tries to roll over and go back asleep, the child is, no, I'm here and you will wake up. That's what it's been like for me personally. And excuse that home, I've had to get out of bed and go right down the answer to the question that I gave my unconscious mind. And then and only then will it stop pestering me and let me go back to sleep. Now, the answer may come straight away, depending on what the question is. It might take a few days, it might take a few weeks, it might even take a few months, but it will deliver for you. So that's how you can task the unconscious mind to help you with your questions and give you an answer. So my very best wishes. My name is James Taylor. Until next time, speak soon. Bye bye.